Hi everybody, this is Cindy over at paper.old.new. Welcome and welcome back if you are returning. I am working on Stash to Treasure. This is the third week of this fun collab hosted by there's four co-hosts. It's Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming, Susan over at Susan Hiles Arts, Maria at Maria's Miscellany, and Helen over at Moss Cottage. You guys should check out all their channels. I will definitely have them in the linked in the description box below. So yeah, you can go check all that out. I am working with, this week, it's scrapbook paper, collage paper, file folders, and binders. So of those, I have scrapbook paper and file folders. And I am this is not going to be a difficult project. I'm hoping that we'll get to decorate them up some. Because you know me, decorating and I are not friends. I have a tendency to take so much time doing the creating part that I don't get to do the decorating part. I really want to try doing I saw this idea for you know how you make a cover for a journal, right? And some of our covers are soft covers. We make them out of file folders or, something like that. But some of them are hard covers. And I like the idea of inside of maybe a hardcover journal, having a soft signature cover. So my idea is to make some scrapbook decorated signature covers. These are file folders that I've cut down to 6 by 9.5. And I thought maybe I would glue scrapbook paper on them to cover them, possibly on both sides. Obviously, you would put stuff on both sides. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I could technically cover these with 2 different pieces of paper, just because of the fact that there'll be pages in between here. So this is a signature cover. So all your pages would get put into this cover, and then there would be multiples of these in your book, right? So I have this paper that I really like that I want to use. This pad, by the way, was called, I don't know if you can still get it. It's Bramble Rose by My Mind's Eye. And I think I got it long ago and far away at Michael's. But it's My Mind's Eye. So maybe you could go online and find it. I don't know. Did it have a copyright? I think it had a copyright on it. 2015. So I don't know if they still make it or not. But I like these ones with the wood and then the flowers on one of the corners. So that's what I'm looking for at the moment, is some of these. Right now I only have 2 file folders made, so I might not need more than that depending on how far we get. I really love this paper. I love these flowers. I think they're peonies, but I'm not sure. I am definitely not a florist or a botanist or any of that sort of thing. I took this one. Here it is in regular wood too. I really love the blue wood though. And then there's this, which is like the faded version of that. I don't know. I kind of like this. It's very busy though, so I don't know if you could decorate it. Kind of be a signature cover unto itself. Wouldn't necessarily be any. Oh, but there's this one. Just in case we get time. I have a kind of regular wood one, so let's do this white wood. In case I get time to make 3 of them. And this is going to be, like I said, this is a relatively simple project. This idea just kind of, I was watching somebody do a flip through, and I want to say they had their signatures separated and they had put signature covers on them. And I just thought that was a really cool idea. So I want to, let's cut this paper down. I obviously want this to be on the signature. So we're going to do, so it would cover it like that. And I want this to be the front of the signature. So we're going to cut it we're going to cut it this way down to 9.5 inches. If I can get my little, you know what? Let's put that over there. We're doing cutting right now, not gluing, although we'll be gluing in a minute. So we're going to go to 9.5. So right here. We're going to get most of the flower design. I knew it was going to cut some of it off, but we got most of it, so that's good. Okay. So there's that, right? And then what I do is line it up and glue it down like that, and then bring it around and glue it on this side. So hopefully it covers both. Obviously, there's no guarantee. And if it comes up short, because this is exactly 12, I mean, it's 12-inch scrapbook paper, so it's exactly 12 inches. So if going around this curve and the thickness of it and folding and everything makes it come up short on the back, you can always put a piece of trim down the edge of the page because the back is relatively plain, right? So let's go ahead and, actually I'm going to bring this back over just in case. And we're going to put a ton of glue. I should Mod Podge it. Be easier. But we're going to try this and see if it works. I'm a little skeptical, but we'll see. Mostly I'm a little skeptical because it's such a big surface to cover with glue before I get the paper down. Can you see it changing the color on the paper? Did anybody see that? Is it just me? Right up along all the edges, and we're going to try and kind of marry this up in the corner. Like that, and no, you have to go on straight. This is going to be hard. The only problem with trying to do something like this where it's got to fit the edges perfectly. I probably should have only given myself one edge to have to match up, which would have been the side edge, and then the bottom and top I could have just cut. But I didn't, so here we are. Maybe we'll try that on the other one and see which way works better. Okay, so that's going to be the front of our signature cover. Now, I don't know if with that being on there, you would want to decorate it further. Maybe you would. And then we would take it and glue down the back. It seems to be matching up okay, like as far as whether or not it reaches all the way to the edge. It's a good way to use up glue stick. I mean, if you're looking to use up glue stick. All right, we're going to use the bone folder to lay it down and see if we can get it to... I will say this about these Tombow glue sticks. I think they work well as far as glue sticks are concerned. But they smell like, I don't know, baby wipes or baby powder or baby something. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay, so that would be the outside of the signature cover. Let's move this and see what we might want to do with the inside of the signature cover. Now on the inside, obviously I don't want this, and we don't want just plain manila file folders. So we are going to, we're going to cover the inside of this too. Let's find, what do I do with that pad? Let's find something to put on the inside. Let's flip it over so we know what we're going with. Ooh, do I have any of the blue? That's kind of pretty. That's blue and yellow. Could put that inside. Oh, well. Okay, sorry about that. I was looking for something, but I couldn't find it. So I had a thought. I thought maybe I would take the wood version of the same pattern and stick it on here. So at the back of the signature, this will be what covers the page. Like so. But what I think I'm going to do, let's move this. What I think I'm going to do is cut this into 2 pieces. So I'm going to cut this six inches. I'm sure you guys are wondering why, once again, I'm not using a cutter. Guys, if I can ever get this room organized, I bought a cutter, a really nice one. If I can ever get this room organized, I'll actually be able to use it. Won't that be nice? And I did 9.5, right? Isn't that how tall these are? So we're going to cut it right there. I hope that I got that right. Did I get that right? It seems like it's not cutting in the same place as the other one. Yeah. Well, okay. All right, so let's glue this piece down. I wonder if I should just glue like a little bit at a time. So that seems like it would be self-defeating, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. See? Now let's do the rest of the page, and that should get it. So this is a relatively simple idea, but I feel like it uses up file folders if you've got those in your stash, and it uses up scrapbook paper. And I really like the idea of having like separators as your signatures go. And then maybe if you wanted to, you could put like a I don't know if that's going to stay when I fold it. I should have trimmed it shorter than the fold. But anyway. Okay, so like depending on what kind of journal you have, you might even be able to title your signature, or, you know, just put some really cool label on there or whatever. And then when you are going to, see what I mean? Oh, guys. I don't know if I can, I guess I could, let's do it this way. Maybe I can trim it off. The only saving grace to this is the fact that I know that being that it's a signature cover, there's going to be pages sewn in here, so this will get covered up, hopefully. And if worse comes to worse, I can always cover it up. So, note to self. I didn't actually make any of these to start. This was just an idea I had, and I said, well, why not? So, hence the fact that we're making mistakes together on camera. So, note to self. And, you know, having to cut things short because of folds in like pockets and things like that, you would think that I would think about it, but I didn't. So you cut it, you know, slightly short of the 6-inch mark so that it doesn't interfere with the fold in the folder. Let me make sure that that's not still. It's got a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. Because like I said, when you sew your signature into this middle part, I mean, the signature will sit, you know, you'll have a bunch of pages and there'll be bulk and that'll get covered up. So now the question is, do I want to do the wood on the other side? Or do I want to do the front with something else that might be fun? Like that other piece of paper that I showed you that was, if I can find it again, there it was, this. There's only one sheet left. So again, we're going to cut it just shy. We'll cut it just shy of the 6-inch mark. This is the wider piece, so we'll set this aside. And then yeah, it comes about 1/8 of an inch short of the 6-inch mark. Maybe a little less. So 9, we're going to go to 9.5. And sometimes, guys, when you watch my videos and I come on with all my stuff pre-cut, this is why. So you guys don't have to sit and watch me cut stuff. Yeah, that'll come short of the fold, and then we'll be able to fold it. That'll be good. Okay, so we're going to glue this one down. I need this. And I think I'll do the same thing I did before. So we'll just do the bottom like half or a third or whatever. Get it on there straight and then glue the top. I didn't think that was going to work, but it actually works better because I don't have to worry about the paper laying down and sticking all the way up and being crooked. I just have to worry about the bottom. If I get the bottom lined up right and stuck down, then it'll follow the edge properly when I glue the top part down, right? Hopefully. In theory, that's the way it should work. So we'll see if in practice, that's the way it does work. Oh, I must be coming to the bottom of this. I see blue. I'm betting that's the little... I almost bought more of these when I was at Michael's the other day, and I didn't. Not to worry, I have more in my drawer, but it's not going to halt my project. Not like I don't have other kinds of glue. It's just... It's actually, I mean, as far as glue sticks go, this Tombow glue stick works pretty good. I haven't had any problems with stuff I glue down with it coming up, so that's usually my worry with glue stick, because, like, some of them you glue them down, and like with the stickers, it's like Post-it note glue and it doesn't stay. I think I glued that a little high. All right, so we're going to trim this up, clean it up. And then I thought maybe we would use the scrapbook paper then to put little pockets and things on our signature covers. All right. Here we go. Right? Okay, so on the back here, we have space for maybe a pocket or a couple of pockets. What if we made this is as wide as, right? Let's trim. Let's trim this. Let's take at least a ½ inch off of here. Yeah. I think we'll take, well, it's over because I cut it the other piece short of 6 inches, so it's a little over. So we're going to take about an inch to ½ an inch, 5/8 of an inch, something like that. Okay, we're going to take that strip off, and then we're going to cut this into, what's a good pocket? What do I have to work with? 9½ inches, right? So let's do a couple of 2½ inch pockets. Ooh, what if we did, is this 2½ inches? It is. Line that up right on the 16. Where I want to cut it. I'll cut right here. We have that one we can use. I don't know if we will, but we have it just in case. I'm trying to think of how I'm envisioning this. Wait, what is this one? Is this one 2½? Why do I have an extra? Oh, this is from the, yeah. We can use this as our third pocket, and then I might be able to do something else with that other piece. Okay, guys, if you see a lot of little dissolve moments in this video, okay, like this, on the back of the signature, like a little set of stacked pockets. Maybe it's just the fact that sorry, there I go stopping in the middle of my sentences again. You guys love it when I do that. Maybe it's just the fact that I don't know if I like the extra, like this pocket. If I did like this, and then like this. So we just have 2 pockets back here. Okay, so they probably need like a reinforcement strip, since I didn't really I didn't really account for the fact that this is just scrapbook paper. So we are going to put reinforcement strips on them. And then I'll repunch them and then we'll glue them down. Where are we? Oh, okay. Well, not too bad, I guess. And if I can cut some of it out. Again, I'm trying to be like a lot more, I don't want to say concise, but like my videos, I'm trying to make them not quite so long. Okay, so let's put this here just to reinforce the top part where we are pulling things in and out, right? And then we'll repunch it and we will, let's trim this off. Hopefully there's enough for the other pocket. Let's get the white out. Yeah, I kind of punched into the glue part, so it was still wet. Okay, so that's one with its reinforcement. And we'll do the other one. I think we're just going to get the one done, guys, but I thought this was kind of a neat idea, and I just wanted to see, I wanted to put one together, and I thought, well, file folders and scrapbook paper. So this was just kind of an idea for using those items. And like I said, I don't know why, I just really like this idea of like a divider between the signature. I mean, I know you can tell when you come to the end of a signature, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's the space there and everything of the, like between where you've sewn the two in, and then there's the little gap. I mean, you can always tell. I just thought it was kind of a neat idea to have like a little cover on the signature itself. Something that wasn't just something that was a little sturdier than page, but not as hard as a hard cover. Now, I don't know if you would do this in a soft cover journal, because that would be kind of like just sewing a bunch of soft cover journals together. But I mean, you could. There's nothing that says you can't do that. It's just, I mean, there's not really a lot of difference, is my point. I don't know if I have any, I think all my ink and everything from doing library pockets, I think everything is upstairs. Which is kind of, I want to ink this. Or these. You know what? I ink all the time. So we're going to do not inked. Mainly because I can't get to my ink right now. Unless I stop this video again. This is kind of filming day, so I'm filming a couple of videos today, so I've been up and down and in and out and round and collecting supplies and clearing space and reorganizing my desk and resetting for the next video and, that kind of thing. It's kind of, because during the week, I think I've said before, I homeschool my daughter. So during the week, getting down here to do videos is kind of hard. I've done some. I mean, you guys have been where I've said, oh, that was my daughter coming down to ask school questions, that kind of thing. So I do sometimes do them during the week if she's working on a project and I've got time to come down here. Sometimes I'll do that. But a lot of times I do like bulk film session on the weekends. And then, during the week I can be upstairs editing and stuff like that. And her coming and interrupting me isn't a big deal because not trying to record anything. I just paused my editing. So sometimes this is easier. So this is my second video of the day. I get a rag and clean this up a little bit. You can't see it, but I can feel it. Anyway. Okay, so your signature cover, you would have your front and your inside, and then pockets on the back. We could do, it would be opposite, pockets on this page too, or, you know, something totally different on this page. Maybe you are putting the journal together and you want to start your signature with a fabric flip, or, you know, you have some special kind of pocket you want to put here. Especially if you know exactly what journal you're going to be putting this in. But anyway, I just thought this was kind of a cool way to use file folders to make something kind of special for your journals. They are kind of stiff, so it would definitely be almost like markers. I mean, you would definitely know where one signature started and another signature ended. And I just think these are kind of neat. They're like inner covers for your journal signatures, like chapters in a book. So I hope you liked this idea. I might make a few more of these. I have a whole pile of file folders over there and tons of scrapbook paper to use up. So I might make a few more of these and have them just so that if, you know, I have a journal that they will go with, I can, you know, pop them in there and tuck my signatures in and off we go. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, this was Stash to Treasure. I'll link all of the co-hosts in my description box below. Make sure you go over and check out their projects and any of the other participants who are giving this a shot. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Bye-bye.